MTGMoxBox. This is Joseph.
Okay, you're good now.
Okay. Well, welcome to episode 146 of MTGMoxBox. This is Joseph.
This is Tony.
This is Lawrence.
All right. So today we actually have two Commander Legends, the older one and a new one. The new one that just came out, Dungeons & Dragons Battle of Baldur's Gate, and this will be a collector box, and the Commander Legends will be a draft booster. So as always, we'll always save the more exciting one, the collector one, to the second half of this opening.
Well, I guess we don't know until we open it.
That is true, but we will open the draft.
We'll start
one
with
first.
the draft, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so a little bit different. The previous Commander Legends, we have 8 slots, and the new Dungeons & Dragons one will have 7 slots. We're combining the colorless and land one as 1 slot, so just want to make sure our participants are aware of that. And of course, you can find us at MTGMoxBox, our website, or at eBay, seller handle MTGMoxBox. And of course, if you go through our site, there's free shipping, so take advantage of that. For our new viewers or participants, we're going to use random.org to pair up our slots and our participants. So the first one, again, is Commander Legend Draft Box, and we'll get that started.
All right, so let me do the random.org. Nice.
Get that.
4.
Ooh, low number.
Easier for me.
I know.
Yes.
How many packs are here for their Commander Legend?
24, I believe, right?
24.
Let's see what it says on the...
But
Yeah,
these are
24.
but these are 20 cards.
Yeah, so this was the 20 card draft pack, so 2 legendaries in each pack or something like that, right?
Oh, it's not rare. It's just 2 legendaries.
Right, because this is for the draft purposes. You want to be able to build a...
Got it. I
commander.
guess we'll be seeing some Pipers.
Okay, so
Yeah, we'll see some Pipers.
Ryan gets colorless and white. Jack gets green and land. Aaron gets blue and multicolor. Lance gets black and red.
Cool.
All right. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everybody. And we're going to start with pack number 1.
This is also going to be the first box that we're opening of this set for this year. The last one we opened was December of...
It's been a while then.
Yeah. Which makes sense. This is a older released set, so we don't open them as frequently.
Sure. All right. First one, Horizon Stone. That will be colorless slot. 5 to cast artifact. If you lose unspent mana, that mana becomes colorless instead. All right. And then next we have Sweet Gum Recluse. 4 green spider. It has Flash, Cascade, Reach. When Sweet Gum Recluse enters the battlefield, put 3 +1/+1 counters on each of any number of target creatures that enter the battlefield this turn.
All right.
That's pretty cool. Oh, we have another one. Austere Command for white. Choose 2. Destroy all artifacts or enchantments or all creatures with converted mana cost 3 or less, or creatures with converted mana cost 4 or greater.
All right.
And we have Clark, the Thumbless.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
1 in a
yeah.
red, legendary Goblin Wizard. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, flip a coin. If you lose a flip, return that spell to its owner's hand. If you win, copy that spell, and you may choose new targets for the copy. And you can also partner this with another partner creature. Wow!
This is
And
all
a
in one
disc.
pack?
This is all in one pack. A foil.
This is very
Nivernal
unusual.
disc, 4 to cast, artifact, enters battlefield tap, pay 1, pay 1, tap, destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments.
Wait a minute, how many rares?
This is a lot of rares for one pack.
5, man.
Wait, do you
Right.
recall, wasn't there some like print error or something for some kind of Commander Legend where like some of the uncommons got doubled up or as
That was,
rares?
I think, TSR.
Oh, wait, that was Time Spire, wasn't it?
I just gotta say, if I remember correctly, I bought a Commander Legends draft booster pack at a local game store, and I got 1 rare. So, flip the table!
So you're saying you got chip from this pack?
Yes, flip the table!
Wow.
Yeah, so that was all for 1 pack. Man! Alright, let's keep this streak going, man. Absolute Dog was asking, yes, there is a Commander Legends Dungeons & Dragons Baldur's Gate that will be opening after this box break.
Yeah, so stay tuned. We'll probably open that around 8 o'clock So in like 25 minutes or so.
Well, if we're getting 5 rares each pack, it might be.
Well,
it might take
yeah.
a while, man. But I'm not complaining. All right, Soul of Eternity, 5 white avatar, has power and toughness each equal to your life total. Encore, 7 white.
Oh, yes. Very splashy.
Oh, Mythic Vampire Tutor.
Oh,
wow.
very nice.
We don't need to say much about this, but very nice for black.
Congrats, Lance.
Congrats.
All right.
Spicy.
I know. All right, so see, that pack was not too bad. I mean, I don't know, quality.
Yeah, quality.
That was
versus
definitely a
quantity.
quality pack.
I'm okay with 1 rare on that one.
Yeah, I know.
Or mythic.
Which one do you want? What was the first rare? You want
No,
this
no.
one? Okay, Anthin Mutnir, 3 in a blue, Salamander Pirate. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-salamander creature. That creature's controller creates a 4/3 blue Salamander Warrior creature token. Encore, 4 blue.
I feel like this one doesn't see enough play.
And you know anyone building a Salamander there?
I am.
Sakashima's Protege, 4 blue, Shapeshifter, Flask, has Cascade. You may have Sakashima Protege enter the battlefield as a copy of any permanent that entered the battlefield this turn. Oh, it has to be entered the battlefield this turn? Interesting. I thought it was just enter the battlefield and you can copy anything.
Was that the other one? I think that might be the other.
Maybe. The other Sakashima.
Yeah.
Belb, Corrupted Observer, black and a green, legendary zombie elf. At the beginning of each player's post-combat main phase, that player adds 2 colorless for each of your opponent who lost life this turn.
But this one has a lot of rares too.
3, I
3,
counted.
Yeah.
Well, not as... Well, the first one was crazy, man.
First one's crazy.
First one was definitely unusual.
First one's like a collector pack.
I know.
Yeah.
You need my pack.
I'll take the second pack.
Oh, no. You can have
The first pack.
Well, Jewel Lotus is in this one, right? Commander Legend?
It
Oh,
is.
yes.
Let's hope we see one tonight too.
I'll take that pack, by the way.
Still expensive.
You have to talk to Ryan first if that happens.
Here we are. No, Triumphant Reckoning, 6 white sorcery. Return all artifacts, enchantments, and planeswalker cards from your graveyard to the battlefield.
All right.
Court of Bounty. Forgot the courts are in here, right?
Oh yes.
2 green enchantment. When it comes in the battlefield, you become the monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you're the monarch, instead you may put a creature or a land from your hand onto the battlefield.
All right.
And we got another disc. Non-foil though.
All right.
And a Piper.
Of course.
Of course.
All right. Just need to get.
I'm
some
sure we'll
lands.
see a couple of these.
What were the lands in Commander Legends one?
I don't remember.
The
Was it like the
Battle
check of
Bond?
like multiplayer? I don't know.
It's the
Not the check land. The check lands are. Oh, actually no. I actually don't remember.
It's the dual land, but I forgot which kind.
Yeah, there's so many different kinds now.
We will see.
What like training center? Which one is that?
I don't even know what to call it.
Because I remember it looks like a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Slash the ranks. 3 white. Destroy all creatures and planewalkers except for commanders. Well,
Okay.
that's some commander love there. Immaculate Magistrate. I like this one. 3 and a green. Elf Shaman. Tap. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature for each elf you control. All right. And that first 2 pack set a pretty high bar, man.
Yes.
High bar. We do have a lot more packs to go.
Oh yes.
Oops.
Needs
This
scissors.
one's hard to open. I was just talking about this one.
Oh, the Viscera Seal?
For
Yeah.
those devil decks, and you need a
Oh,
sacrifice.
No, it's a great sack outlet.
That's will. 4 and a black instant, choose one. If you control a commander as you cast a spell, you may choose both. Each opponent sacrifices a creature they control with the greatest power. Exile all cards from all opponents' graveyard, then create X01 black throw creature tokens where X is the greatest power among creature cards exiled that way. Hull Breacher.
Hull Breacher.
Oh man, too bad it's
Not
banned.
as nice when it got banned, but
2 and a blue. Merfolk Pirate, flash. If an opponent will draw a card except the first one they draw in each of their draw step, instead you create a treasure token. So good.
They should unban him.
it's too evil.
Court of Cunning, 1 blue enchantment. When Court of Cunning enters the battlefield, you become a monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, any number of target players each mill 2 cards. If you're the monarch, each of those players mill 10 cards instead. Alright, and then we have the Amareth the Lustrous. 3 green, white, and blue. Legendary dragon, flying. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top card of your library. If it shares a card type with that permanent, you may reel that card and put it into your hand. Alright. Wow, we still land still needs to get on the board, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you still got plenty of packs.
Oh, we do.
Yeah,
A lot.
I think it's not even the third yet.
Well, soon.
We
Not yet.
are
Not yet.
about just over a quarter of the way, it looks like, if there's 24 packs.
Yep. You know, all these boxes that we opened for Command Legends, we still haven't seen another mana drain after Andy.
You mean
Really?
How many did we get that time? 2.
We got 2 in one box and then not again since.
It's crazy. Like
Yeah, we've seen more Lotuses since, I think.
we have seen more Lotuses, but like mana drain is like
Which is crazy.
harder to get.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Our first
well,
land.
it
Training
was
Center,
Training
the
Center.
one you were talking about.
Pokemon
Pokemon.
Center.
Yeah.
Enters battlefield tap unless you have 2 or more opponents.
Yeah. So what do you call those? Is there
Battle
a,
Bond? Is that what you call it?
was it Battle Bound?
Battle Bond is the ones in
blue and red.
in this set, right?
But I don't know.
I don't.
But what defines the Battle Bound lands? Like, is
Hellkite Courser.
Oh,
4 red. Dragon, flying. When Hellkite Courser enters the battlefield, you may put a commander you own from the command zone onto the battlefield. It gains haste. Return it to the command zone at the beginning of beginning of the next end step.
Okay.
And Blim, Comedic Genius, 2 black, red. Legendary Imp, flying. When Blim, Comedic Genius deals combat to a player, that player gains control of target permanent you control. Then each player loses life and discards cards equal to the number of permanents they control but don't own. Then we have Nimrod, Urborg Tyrant, 3 white, blue, black, legendary zombie wizard, hexproof from artifact creatures and enchantments. When it enters the battlefield, create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token for each creature that died this turn. When it dies, you may pay 1. When you do, destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments.
So they're called Battle Bond lands. They're the enemy colors, and then
Ah.
allied colors in this one.
Which I guess makes sense when you do it back to back like
yeah.
this.
Okay.
It's like it makes sense why they would do that.
So, wait, I don't remember. Did I misspoke or?
No, you said it right.
You
said it
right. Battle Bond.
We just assumed
Man.
that it wasn't. It
Sorry,
was for
I
the
feel like
second one.
long day at work. I'm kind of
Yep.
forgetting what I'm saying these days, man.
Getting old, man. Getting
I know.
old. Just like Magic. I just got that announcement that's 30 years coming up.
Because
Jesus,
Really?
really? 30 year. This year or next year?
I think it's
This
this
year.
year.
Oh,
This
yeah.
October or something.
Anyone going?
We'll see.
Staff
Ooh,
of Domination. 3 to cast. Artifact. Pay 1. Untap Staff of Domination. Pay 2. Tap. You gain 1 life. Pay 3. Tap. Untap target creature. Pay 4. Tap. Tap target creature. Pay 5. Tap. Draw a card.
Ah, yes.
Oh, Profane
Good old man.
Transfusion. 6 black. Sorcery. 2 target players exchange life totals. You create XX colorless horror artifact creature tokens, where X is the difference between those players' life total.
too expensive though. to
Wow,
cast.
interesting.
It's black. He'll find a way. We'll pay with
You
life.
cheated out. Yep. Armored Sky Hunter, 3 and a white. Cat Knight, flying. When it attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put an aura or enchantment card from among them onto the battlefield. If an enchantment is put onto the battlefield this way, you may attach it to a creature you control. Put the rest of those cards on the bottom of your library in random order.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Master Wugwe. Arkello Lagoon Mystic, 1 black, green, blue. Legendary Turtle Shaman. As long as it is tapped, other permanents enter the battlefield tapped. As long as it's untapped, other permanents enter the battlefield untapped. That's cool, huh?
Yeah,
Because
it's a-
you technically you can tap it on your opponent's turn.
Yep. Yeah, I
And-
feel like he has a really interesting ability to build around.
All right.
But I have not seen it be very successful yet.
We are a third in, so
It's like everybody's on the board.
Everybody is on the board. Hopefully see some more spice.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously?
Yeah. I want to rip it, but still.
There might be a lotus in there.
That's true.
Gotta be careful.
Another tutor. Mana drain.
Let's see one of those.
Oh, Undergrowth Stadium.
Oh, more
This
land.
This is the black and green one.
Yep.
Okay, very nice. Necrotic Hex, 6 and a black sorcery. Each player sacrifices 6 creatures. You create 6 tap 2/2 black zombie creature tokens.
Okay.
Okay, that's a pretty cool mini wipe, right? 6 creatures.
Yep. Mini. Well, I wouldn't call it mini. It's a 7 CMC.
Well, I'm talking about
Number of creatures.
AOE.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, AOE wise, yeah. Well, actually, that's still a lot because each player though.
Yeah.
So that's
still
like
a lot.
you play like against 3 other opponents. That's like 18 creatures.
Oh yes.
All right, never mind. Take that mini back. Flamekin Herald. 2 and a red. Elemental Wizard. Commander spells you cast have Cascade. And Laboratory Drudge. 3 and a blue. Zombie Horror. At the beginning of each end step, draw a card if you cast a spell from a graveyard or activate an ability of a card in a graveyard this turn. Ember Wild Captain. 3 and a red. Djinn Pirate. When it enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. When an opponent attacks you while you're the Monarch, Ember Captain deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand. Hey, Bear Claw. But it's not a bear. It's a human warrior.
That's a cool name though.
All right. Oh, Squeakum Recluse. We got this earlier, but this was a foil version.
All right.
Shiny.
Yes.
And surprisingly flat.
Yeah, that is surprising. For I recall this set was pretty
For the
curly
collector
before.
cards,
Yeah.
it's curly. But I guess for this one, it's great.
Was that our first foil rare? I feel like I've seen one other. There was a disc earlier, right?
Yeah, I
Yes.
feel like this was rare.
Yes.
Disc.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
2.
That's it for now.
Not a collective box where everything
Yeah.
is foil.
Oh my god.
I actually like it this way. This is like the amount.
This makes me happy when I see it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Keeper the Cord. 3 and a white. Human Soldier. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more creatures than you, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more land than you, you may search your library for a basic planes, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle your library.
Nice.
Sakashima's Will. 3 and a blue. Sorcery. Choose one. If you control a commander as you cast a spell, you may choose both. Target opponent chooses a creature they control. You gain control of it. Choose a creature you control. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of that creature until end of turn.
I feel like there's a way to abuse that, but
Skew Swarm. Singer, the Dark Baron, 4 black, legendary vampire noble, flying. Whenever another creature dies, put 2+1/+1 counters on the Dark Baron. Whenever another player loses the game, you gain life equal to that player's life total as the turn began. And you can partner this with another partner creature.
Oh yes.
Actually, I never knew that. Every time, I have a couple of these. I just never noticed there was actually a partner clause on mine.
Also, you haven't used a partner.
Actually, I don't have any partner commander decks.
I still need to put one together.
Well, now you need to do the background thing.
Yes. Background thing and the partner one.
I didn't know that the background mechanics, if someone destroys your background,
It goes back to commander.
it
Right?
goes back to Commando, but you have to pay the tax.
Yeah.
on
Oh,
that
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know
All right.
that.
Apex Devastator.
Ooh.
8 red. 8 green. Man. Chimera Hydra. Cascade. 4 times.
yes.
All right.
Dishwasher.
Oh, nice. Vault of Champions. This
Oh,
is
nice.
the white and black one. Court of Ambition. Did we get one of these earlier? We did it for black.
Got the
it's-
other court.
Yep. We got I believe the white one and the blue one. Or is it?
It was green.
No,
and
the red one.
Green and
green and blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Court of Ambition. 2 black. When it enters the battlefield, you become a monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 3 life unless they discard a card. If you're the monarch, instead each opponent loses 6 life unless they discard 2 cards.
All right.
Who's building that monarch deck, huh?
Right here.
I'm just surprised they didn't push the Monarch as hard on the CLB set.
What? You mean
'Cause
this
they-
one? Because it's more
Yeah,
Dungeons and
yeah,
Dragons
it's-
focus, yeah.
Yeah, because I think they did the initiative instead, which is
Ah.
it's like it, but not quite. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit different flavor.
Well, I hope we see a lot of dragons later, man, to be honest.
Yes.
'Cause, I didn't get a single one myself.
You mean the
No,
Ancient Dragon?
did I tell you, the art cards I got, they were actually both signed. The Ancient Dragon
Oh,
ones.
that's
I got
really
like
good.
3 signed cards out of the 8 set packs I got from that bundle.
Why don't you use those as your proxy?
Yeah, there
Because
you
I
go.
don't have a dragon yet.
Just proxy until it gets here.
Dawnglade Regent, 5 green elk. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. As long as you're the monarch, permanents you control have hexproof.
All right.
Coercive Recruiter, 4 and red orc pirate. When a coercive recruiter or another pirate enters the battlefield under your control, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature until end of turn. It gains haste and becomes a pirate in addition to its other types.
All right.
Oh, slipping off.
Court of Grace. So 2 and white. We didn't get one earlier.
Nope.
Enters battlefield, you become a monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. If you're the monarch, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying instead.
Yeah. This is the court I see the most, I think,
That
Being
played
used or
being used.
at the arena?
Yes, and also the one I played. No, in person.
Oh.
Aurora Phoenix, 4 red, Phoenix, flying, Cascade. Whenever you cast a spell with Cascade, return Aurora Phoenix from your graveyard to your hand.
Okay.
Achroma's Will,
a
3
good
and a
one, too.
white. Choose one. If you control a commander, as you cast a spell, you may choose both. Creatures you control gain flying, vigilance, and double strike at the end of turn. Or creatures you control gain lifelink, indestructible, and possession from all colors until end of turn. And we have your lock of the Scorched Thrash. 1 black, red-green, legendary Viashino Shaman. Has vigilance. A player losing unspent mana causes that player to lose that much life. Pay 1, tap, each player adds black, red, and green.
Okay.
Didn't you try to build a deck? Or trying to build one?
No,
The mana burn one?
yeah. I think I thought about it, but I didn't get very far. So many works in progress, I can't focus on one.
They did reprint Jessica as well, right? On the new
Yeah,
Battle for Baldur's Gate.
yeah. I think I heard that it's getting reprinted somewhere.
Kamal's Will, 3 and a green, instant, choose one. If you control commander, as you cast a spell, you may choose both. Until end of turn, any number of target lands you control becomes 1/1 elemental creatures with vigilance, indestructible, and haste. They're still lands. Or choose target creature you control. Target creature you don't control. Each creature you control deals damage equal to its power to that creature. Dang. Gang up on one creature.
I think I need to revisit this one. Kamal's Will, huh?
Mnemonic Deluge, 6 blue, sorcery. Exile target instant or sorcery card from a graveyard. Copy that card 3 times. You may cast the copies without paying their mana cost. Exile Mnemonic Deluge. You know the ones that you can copy? Can you copy the spell so it becomes 6 times then? Or do you have to choose a different copy?
Ooh. You mean to copy this?
You know, remember there was like a spell, it's like, hey, from this, after you cast a spell, everything you cast after that, you can create a copy of it type of thing?
I think it would kind of stack
That would
up.
apply, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Andrew, someone got a tutor, man. That was our second pack, too.
Yeah. It's been a decent box so far, I have
Yeah,
to
it's
say.
been.
Pretty good.
They call this a draft box, but it looks pretty good to me.
I think this set is going to age really well.
Yeah.
Opposite
Ooh,
agent.
here we go.
Two and
as
black.
if black needed more.
Human rogue flash. You control your opponent while they're searching their libraries. While an opponent is searching their library, they exile each card they find. You may play those cards for as long as they remain exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast them.
Now it's just
Right.
showing off.
Yeah.
Body of Knowledge. 3 blue avatar. Body of Knowledge's power and toughness are each equal to the number of cards in your hand. You have no maximum hand size. Whenever Body of Knowledge is dealt damage, draw that many cards. Magus of the Order. So, no, we didn't get this one earlier. 2 green, human wizard. Green, tap, sacrifice it. And another green creature, search your library for a green creature card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. Kofanor, the last you. Did we get this one right?
No, it's
No.
Tree Folk.
Okay. Legendary Treefolk Shaman. Treebeard.
Yes.
Yes.
Vigilance Reach. Whenever Kofanor or another creature you control dies, return up to one other target creature card with lesser toughness from your graveyard to your hand.
Bye, perfect.
All right. And we are 2/3 in.
Yeah. So taking a little bit longer. So probably might be closer to 8:15 before we get to the
collector box.
the collector box.
Yeah, because we have to sort these a little bit. And
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we can put it off this
board.
side.
Yep.
Reset.
Yep.
Yeah, reset the board. Manually reset the board.
Where's the button?
Yeah.
Just feels like there's a lot of rares in this box.
It does.
Like
Yeah,
more
I feel
than
gypped
usual.
with that one pack I got.
Yeah.
Spectator Seating. This is the red and white one. So
Nice.
we're getting
Almost
one of
like
each
all
of
of
them.
them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not complaining. This is a good box.
Rakshasa Debaser. For black cat demon. When it attacks, put target creature card from defending player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. You may cast with Encore 6 black. Is that devil cat? Demon cat?
It's a cat demon.
Oh.
Nothing to see.
Nothing to see here.
All right. Did I told you guys I got a Raphael from?
That doesn't qualify. It's a cat.
That doesn't mean you have to use it.
Yeah.
But it's a demon. All right. Archon of Coronation for white. Archon, flying. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. As long as you're the monarch, damage doesn't cause you to lose life. Wow, interesting.
Oh yes.
Rings of Bright Hearth. 3 to cast artifact. Whenever you activate an ability, whenever you activate an ability, if it isn't a mana ability, you may pay 2. If you do, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the copy.
Oh yes.
Wrong Turn.
Oh, yeah, it's your favorite card.
2 and a
Never
2
used
and a
it, but
blue.
I like it.
Instant. Target opponent gains control of target creature.
Just throwing Wilson around.
Hey. That was personal. I feel attacked.
I need to find a couple of copy enchantments with the new background. Right? Can't you use that? If you if someone casts a background, a legendary enchantment, can't you copy enchantment and get a copy of it?
You could, but it's legendary though, right?
But legend only applies to yourself.
Yeah.
Oh.
Court of Ear. Wow, so we have
All
one
the
of
cards.
each? Yeah.
All the
Wow.
cards.
3 red. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, it deals 2 damage to any target. If you are the monarch, it deals 7 damage to that player or permanent instead.
Okay. So that's all 5. We got all 5 courts.
We got all 5.
Nice.
Collect them all.
Yeah.
Promise of Tomorrow. 2 and a white. Enchantment. Whenever a creature you control dies, exile it. At the beginning of each instant, if you control no creatures, sacrifice it. Sacrifice Promise of Tomorrow and return all cards exiled with it to the battlefield under your control.
Okay.
Oh.
What's that?
Tevesh Sats?
Oh my
Doom
god,
of
we don't
Fools?
usually see this guy.
This is a
Yeah.
what do you call it?
Extended
Extended
art?
Especially in the draft box.
4 and a black. Legendary Planeswalker. The +2 ability is create 2 0/1 black throw creature tokens. +1, you may sacrifice another creature or planeswalker. If you do, draw 2 cards, then draw another card if the sacrifice permanent was a commander. -10, gain control of all commanders. Put all commanders from command zones onto the battlefield under your control. You may play as your commander and also has partner.
Definition of evil.
Oh yeah. Andrew's asking, you made a demon deck? Did we already upload the?
No, not
Not
yet.
yet. Oh
Well, not me.
yeah.
Wait, you made it. Did you make it even deck?
Well, I made one last time, but I made it digitally. I haven't put it together physically yet.
Yeah.
But yes, there are some demon decks.
Stay tuned for our top
Stay
2
tuned.
So,
Stay tuned.
Commander Pageant.
Oh,
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Bio Waste Blob. 2 green ooze. Ooze you control get +1/+1. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control a commander, create a token that's a copy of Bio Waste Blob.
More copies of.
Whoa, Command Beacon.
Very useful.
Tap for colors. Tap, sacrifice Command Beacon, put your commander into your hand from the command zone. Oh my gosh, Blasphemous Act. 8 and a red. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield. Blasphemous Act deals 13 damage to each creature. Wow, Clark the Thumbless. We got one earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But this one is the, what do you call this?
Edge foil, I think.
Edge foil.
Very unusual to see it in a draft box, but we'll take it.
So where's this box from? Is it from Japan or somewhere?
Seriously, no idea what's going on, but we like it.
We have
It's pretty spicy.
4
for
more
a
packs to
draft.
go. Yeah.
Alright.
It's a nice box.
It's just mad that I don't have this box.
Seriously.
Shush. I got one rare for my pack, okay? Out of 20 cards. I think it was a crappy rare that I didn't even want, man.
You mean it wasn't the Vampiric Tutor?
No, I think it was some like multicolor one that wasn't that great.
Oh yes, they made a Clark, and he's actually pretty good if you pair him with like Sakushima.
Blade Griff Prototype. 5 to cast. Artifact Griffin. Flying. Whenever it deals common damage to the player, destroy target non-land permanent of that player's choice that one of your opponent controls.
I like this one. Nice political card.
Nightshade Harvester. 3 and a black. Elf Shaman. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent control, that player loses 1 life. Put a +1/+1 counter on Nightshade Harvester.
Yeah, if you're putting.
Hey, this is the skeleton I was talking about for that.
Oh,
double
the
deck.
other one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I didn't know it was a common. Okay. Yeah, Andrew, you gotta put together a Clark deck, and you gotta have both of his thumbs. His Clark's thumb and then Clark's other thumb. And then what do? You clone or duplicate the thumbs?
The thumbs? Oh my God. Sounds kind of gross, man.
Yeah, it does sound kind of gross when you think of it.
Oster Command. We got one earlier.
You saw this earlier?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
man. Did we just get the same pack again? I feel like it was.
I don't know,
feel
man.
like the other
It
one
feels
was-
like it's the same pack.
Wow.
Wow.
Enough said.
Well, remember when we got the double mana drain? Now
Well,
we're
who
getting
got
the
black slot? Who got black? Lance.
Lance.
Congrats, Lance. This
Lance.
is definitely your box.
We're gonna need some tip here, man.
Oh yeah, we need to have a
Tip jar.
Tip jar.
Soulfire Eruption. 6 red sorcery. Choose any number of target creatures, planeswalker, and or players. For each of them, exile the top card of your library. Then Soulfire Eruption deals damage equal to that card's converted mana cost to that permanent or player. You may play the exile card until end of your turn.
Lance can support us on Patreon.
Yes, please.
Gen, Arcanum Weaver, red, white, black, legendary human wizard. You pay red, white, black, tap, sacrifice enchantment, return target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Oh my God, red is overloaded.
Oh yes, red and green, or maybe it's just because it's a little unorganized because it's far for me to reach.
This is like stacked.
Well, I think it's actually kind of the same for black and green. And
It-
actually, I think it's really all pretty even, man.
Yeah.
I mean, each slot has got a nice
I
stack.
don't remember Commander Legends having this many rares in the draft.
This does seem. Yeah, I mean, if we count up the total.
Wait, did you
number-
guys take my box? You know the one in the corner? Is that what
Seriously, this is an unusual amount of
I think it
rares.
says my name on it.
Get in line, man. My joke first. So this is the second to last pack.
Second to last pack.
So we have one more after this.
Okay. Can't complain. Double
Yeah.
vampire tutor.
Seriously.
I know, man. Crazy. Elvish Dreadlord.
All right.
3
More
black,
for black.
Zombie elf, death touch. When it dies, non-elf creatures get -3/-3 until end of turn. You may cast with Encore, 5 and black.
Okay.
Just cause will.
Oh, well, there you
Oh,
go.
there
bro.
you go.
2 and a red.
Speak of the devil.
Yes.
So did we get all the wills?
Did we? We got
Well,
all the quartz.
white, blue. I'm not sure if we got the black one.
No, we got that. Will that was
Oh
one
my
of
god,
the
we got
earlier ones.
all 5,
We
man.
got all 5. Well,
Choose one. If you control a commander, as you cast a spell, you may choose both. Add red for each card in target opponent's hand, or exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them this turn.
oh yes.
Belborka, Spectral Sergeant, 2 red, white, legendary spirit soldier. Note the converted mana cost of each card as it's put into exile. Belborka's power is equal to the greatest number noted for it this turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Nimbus Una's Trickster, 3 blue and a black, legendary fairy knight, flash flying. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of those cards into your hand and the other into your graveyard.
Oof. All right.
Edge
Oof.
foil.
Uncommon edge foil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks nice though.
Well, this is definitely unusual because I've run out of space in my tracker. I wasn't expecting this many rares.
This
We
is
got one
like
pack left, but that's fine.
We're
last
gonna
pack
take
magic.
we're gonna take a 10-minute break for him to fix his tracker.
No, that's fine.
I didn't open this.
But
So all we need is Lotus to.
I don't know, man. I don't know if this box could get any better, dude. 2 tutors.
these are
that's
pretty
just
That's
good.
pretty good, man.
This is as good as the 2 mana drain box.
Yeah. Was that from a collector or was that from draft also?
I don't remember.
I think that might be in the collector.
Sakashima's Protege.
I
We
think we
got
got
this
that one
earlier.
earlier.
We got the disc.
We got
This is
this
our
earlier.
third one. This
Yep.
third disc. Rejuvenating Springs. I feel like we got one of each already, man.
Now we do.
Yeah, Rejuvenating Spring. This is the green and the blue one. Quain. The rabbit from Alice in
Rabbit.
Wonderland. Yeah,
Yep.
Rabbit Wizard. Tap. Each player may draw a card. Then each player who drew a card this way gains 1 life.
Goes well with Tony's rapid deck.
I
Oh
did
my
not
God.
put that one together yet. But
How those dealers do it?
You're not finished. Your ship hasn't finished.
What? I'm playing double time, man. Wow, but this is a pretty juicy box, man. We try to sort
Seriously?
everything really quick.
Yeah, just
We should
clean it.
move the vampire tutors to the front too.
the 2 of them. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, cause will.
Take a picture for Instagram.
Sure. And while I'm doing this,
Want me to bring up stats or?
we can bring up stats.
Okay, sure.
So it's there's gonna be 3 cards that's not counted in the stats
So
because
there's 3 more rares.
so there's 3 more on top of what we already saw.
Oh my god, 64? Wait,
So
no, 70.
clearly something unusual with this box, but I don't think anyone that was participating is
Would
going to
complain.
complain. Yep. So
wait, honestly, you guys took my box in the corner.
all right, let me just compare this back with the last one we did about 6 months ago.
That's
So-
insane. That's double.
Yeah, so
Jesus.
clearly there's something weird about this box here, right?
Because mine.
Yeah.
Get in line, man.
All right. So yeah, don't think anyone's.
But I'm good.
Complain.
I'll just take my black slot and I'll go, and
Yeah.
you can.
So we have percentages here, but that's percentage of the
Doesn't
whole box. So we've doubled up like the number of rares that we would have expected from this box. So I think
What
most
box?
slots should be
wait,
happy.
How many boxes we open for Commander Legend?
A
Is
lot.
it
A
able?
lot. I've
Is there
lost
able to?
track. That's why I don't even
Oh,
keep.
God,
I don't
okay.
even have a count on the.
I was
on the
about to
box
say, is there a
code
way?
anymore.
Is there a way to compare? Like distribution wise,
That's insane.
Yes.
our previous openings?
We require additional analysis there.
Alright.
But yeah, so that's congrats to everyone who participated in this box. Seems like it was a good one.
I think everyone should be pretty happy about this one.
Yep.
Alright.
All right. So give us a few minutes and we'll clean up the the board here, and then we'll reset for the Commander Legends 2 box.
Yes.
Shoot. This might be the more spicy box.
That's what I was saying. Is like just
You
because
just
the other
never
one's
know.
collector
Yeah,
and this
you're
one's a
right.
draft does not guarantee
You're
that that one's gonna be better than the other.
All right.
Alright, let me
Give us a second to reset.
do the random.org while you do that.
Sure.
And then go to CL2 box. Okay. Do the dice again. 10 for this one, okay. A little bit more.
All right.
And just want to remind everybody for this Commander Legend, the new one, we're combining colorless and land into one slot. So it's going to be total 7 slots instead of the 8 we just had.
Okay.
And let's get this open here. Okay. These are 12 packs, right? The collector ones. They're not 20 cards, right? Are they?
I think they are. Because it should be the same format, right? Because you're still trying to draft. Well, no. I'm sorry.
Wait, are they
This is a
just-
collector
Oh,
booster.
hang on, I actually have the list. I have the list from.
Oh, okay.
I'll pull it up.
Give us a sec, yeah.
Alright, but yeah, you want to announce the slot allocation?
Sure. So John gets black, Aaron gets green, Wyatt gets multi, Christopher gets white, blue, and the colorless land slot.
Oh, Aaron also gets.
Aaron also gets red. Sorry, I missed that one. So Aaron, you get green and red.
Yeah, and if you don't see your name on this list, we have you're on the second box, and that's almost filled. That's only 2 slots left.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
Do you want to go over the content really quick or no?
So you can just, I guess, open one and then we can just walk through it, right?
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. So pack number 1.
Yeah.
Good luck, everyone.
So other than the token,
And
you
this
have,
is our first Commander Legends for the new set. So man, got it open.
looks like you have 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 8 commons and uncommons, and then the rest should be rare or mythics.
So how many cards total though? Does it say? That's a lot.
Is that 12? What are these? Usually 12 or 15?
Yeah, these are really tight.
Actually, it feels kind of thick.
Oh, we'll see. We'll count them. Oh shoot, a little curling already, man.
Oh man.
You see this?
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, not as bad as the.
We've seen worse.
Yeah, we've definitely seen worse.
All right, here we go. Intellect Devour.
Oh,
3 and a black horror. Devour Intellect. Whenever it enters the battlefield, each opponent exiles a card from their hand until Intellect Devour leaves the battlefield. Body Thief. You may play lands and cast spells from among cards exiled with Intellect Devour. If you cast a spell this way, you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast it. And we have Passionate Archaeologist. 1 and a red. Legendary enchantment background. Commander creatures you own have, whenever you cast a spell from exile, this creature deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to target opponent. Baldur's Gate, legendary land. This is the extended art version. Tap for a colorless. Pay 2, tap, add X mana of any one color, where X is the number of other gates you control. Glunch, the bestower. 1 green and a white, legendary jellyfish, flying. At the beginning of your end step, choose a player. They put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature they control. Choose a second player to draw a card, then choose a third player to create 2 treasure tokens. Raga Draga. Gore Guts Boss. 2 red and a green. What do you call this art? Is this the...
It's like the.
Dungeon and Dragons.
It's like the
Dungeons
book
and
art.
Dragons?
Yeah.
Book art?
I'm not
Okay.
sure what the official name is.
Legendary Human Boar. Each creature you control with a mana ability gets +2/+2. Whenever a creature you control with a mana ability attacks, untap it. Whenever you cast a spell, if at least 7 mana was spent to cast it, untap target creature, it gets +7/+7 and gains trample until end of turn. And we got another Intellect Devour, and this one is foil and extended art. All right.
Okay.
Wow, that's pack number 1.
Okay. I gotta say, looking at the etched foils, it looks less grainy than the
Oh, you're
first
right.
Commander
It
Legend
does.
one. It
It
looks a little
cleaner.
bit sharper.
Yeah, cleaner for sure. All right. How many is that? 6 rares?
No, 6 rares.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's
My tracker is not
Almost-
formatted for this many.
so it's almost as good as that draft pack we opened earlier. The first one.
Yeah.
Which is crazy that you're comparing a draft and a collector
All right.
pack.
Just want to show it is a
Yeah.
little bit. better.
Not too bad, but
Yeah. Not great, but not too bad.
yeah.
Which is about all you can expect out of Wizards these days.
All right. Asterion, the
Decadent.
Decadent. 4 white and a black legendary vampire elf rogue. Has Death Touch, Lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, choose 1. Feed. Target opponent loses life equal to the amount of life they lost this turn. Or Friends. You gain life equal to the amount of life you gain this turn.
Hang on one second. Gwen has a question about the tokens. So for our tokens, we basically randomize it and distribute it evenly across all the slots at the end.
Yep. So it will be random.
Yep.
Black Market Connections. I heard this one's good.
Oh,
Right?
this one's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extended art. 2 and a black. Enchantment. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, choose 1 or more. Sell contraband. Create a treasure token. You lose 1 life. Buy information. Draw a card. You lose 2 life. Hire a mercenary. Create a 3/2 colorless shapeshifter creature token with changeling. You lose 3 life.
Because you can do so many, right?
I know. Yep.
Yes.
Elminster's Simulacrum. 4 blue instant. For each opponent, you create a token that's a copy of up to 1 target creature that player controls. Extended art. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Baba Yaga.
Yes.
Baba Lysaga. Night Witch. White, black, green. Legendary human warlock. Tap. Sacrifice up to 3 permanents. If there were 3 or more card types among the sacrificed permanents, each opponent loses 3 life. You gain 3 life. And you draw 3 cards. Bane. Lord of Darkness. 1 white, blue, black. Legendary god. As long as your life total is less than or equal to half your starting life total, Bane is indestructible. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, target opponent may have you draw a card. If they don't, you may put a creature card with equal or lesser toughness from your hand onto the battlefield.
Okay.
Basilisk Collar. This is
yes.
foil extended art. Wow, it's pretty
Nice
cool.
reprint though.
Kind of looks like that dog from Ghostbusters.
I guess so.
Wonder where they got the inspiration from. Well, I mean, it's a basilisk, right? It's supposed to be a basilisk.
Equip creature has Death Touch and Lifelink. Equip cost is 2.
Okay.
All right. Wow, that was only the second pack.
Yeah, clearly they're inserting more rares into each pack, which is good.
All right. This needs
All the wizards adjectives.
Yes. Colorless man.
You forgot it has the Japanese variation too. Oh, Gale's Redirection. 3 blue, instant, exile target spell, then roll a d20 and add that spell's mana value. 1 to 14, you may cast exile card for as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast a spell. 15 or more, you may cast the exile card without paying its mana cost for as long as it remains exiled. Okay, Mocking Doppelganger. 3 and a blue, shapeshifter, flash. You may have the doppelganger enter the battlefield as a copy of a creature an opponent controls, except it has other creatures with the same name as this creature are goaded.
All right.
Jaheira's Respite. 4 and a green instant. Search your library for up to X basic land cards, where X is the number of creatures attacking you. Put those cards on the battlefield tapped and shuffle, and then prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn. Wow. This is actually pretty good. So we got thumbs, now we got 9 fingers. 9 fingers keen. 1 black, green, blue, legendary human rogue, menace, ward, pay 9 life. Jesus. When Nine Fingers deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 9 cards of your library. You may put a gate card from among them onto the battlefield. Then, if you control 9 or more gates, put the rest into your hand. Otherwise, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And we got another Nine Fingers King.
Is it the same artwork?
Different.
no,
This
different.
is the book, whatever you call it, the book artwork.
Oh.
Caves of Chaos Adventurer, 3 and a red, human barbarian, has trample. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you take the initiative. Whenever it attacks, exile top card of your library. If you completed a dungeon, you may play that card this turn without paying its mana cost. Otherwise, you may play that card this turn.
Multicolor is actually a lot. Just like the first.
Just like the first one.
Commander Legends.
What pack is this? I'm losing track because my tracker is not designed to accept this many rares.
Let's see. This is 6, 8, so this is the 4th pack.
Okay, so we're only a quarter of the way through. Okay, yeah.
We're a third in. We're a third in.
1/3. Okay.
Yeah, so we need something for white.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, White's looking a little lonely over there.
The Council of 4. 3
I like this. We
white
talked
and a
about this
blue.
one, yeah.
Legendary human noble. Whenever a player draws their second card during their turn, you draw a card. Whenever a player casts their second spell during their turn, you create a 2/2 white knight creature token.
Okay.
Was it Nalfeshni?
Now,
Yeah.
now fashion? No, I don't know. I'm not even
Nalfeshni. 5 red, Beast Demon, flying. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, copy it. You may choose new targets for this copy. If it's a permanent spell, that copy gains haste, and at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice this permanent. And here's our white. Sculpted Sunburst. 3 white sorcery. Choose a creature you control. Then each opponent chooses a creature they control with equal or lesser power. If you chose a creature this way, exile each creature not chosen by any player this way.
Okay, that one's kind of hard to use, but interesting.
Was it Dinahair Invoker Adept?
Yeah.
1 blue, red, white, legendary human wizard, has haste. You may activate abilities of other creatures you control as though those creatures had haste. Tap. When you next activate an ability this turn by spending 4 or more mana to activate it, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the copy.
Okay.
All right, we have our first legendary dragon spirit. Was it Mirren Sentinel Worm?
Ah, yes.
3 green, blue, red, flying, War 2. Whenever another non-token dragon enters battlefield under your control, create a token that's a copy of it, except the token isn't legendary if that dragon is legendary.
Hello, Dragon.
Yeah.
Get out of here!
Our dragon does not need more help.
Zevlor External Exile. 1 blue, black, red, legendary Tiefling Warrior. Haste. 2 tap. When you next cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a single opponent or a single permanent an opponent controls this turn, for each other opponent, choose that player or a permanent they control, copy that spell, and the copy targets the chosen player or permanent. Oh, can you do like mill type of thing?
Yeah, I think so. Because this is the one where you can
Choose
essentially
new-
double up all the mill half.
Is it just doubling, or is it each opponent though? Seems like
Oh shoot! You're right. Use the opponent. So you turn. Oh, this is the one where you turn all single target stuff into.
Into multi.
Yeah.
target.
so you can build a land destruction deck with that too.
Ooh, you could.
You would be mean, but
Yeah,
you
it
could.
would be mean, but yeah, you could. I like how that's where your thought goes.
Land destruction and mill.
Yes.
How do you spell me?
EVIL.
Evil.
Morphic Pool. Enters battlefield tap unless you have 2 or more opponents. This is the blue and the black one.
All
There's the
right,
battle
there we
bomb,
go.
man.
The allied Battlebond lands.
Bothersome Quasit. 2 and a red. Demon Menace. Go to creatures your opponent control can't block. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, go target creature and opponent controls. Owlbear Cub. 2 and a green. Bird Bear. And the first ability is Mama's Coming. Whenever Owl Bear Cub attacks a player who controls 8 or more lands, look at the top 8 cards of your library. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield, tap, and attacking that player, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
So, question: is the mama a bear or an owl?
It's both.
It's Wilson.
Yeah.
Ball, Lord of Murder, 2 black, red, green, legendary god. As long as your life total is less than or equal to half your starting life total, Ball is indestructible. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and goad it. We got this one earlier, right? Zevlor? Yep, we got one.
We did.
Yep, but
Well,
this
we
one's
got a
non-foil.
4-1. Yeah, we
Non-foil.
got 4-1 earlier.
Altar of Ball, 1 and a black, artifact. It has a sorcery adventure ability, which costs 2 and a black to cast. Create a tap 4/1 black skeleton creature token with menace. The artifact ability is 2 and a black, tap, exile creature you control, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. And we are halfway. Let's see them ancient dragons, man.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Yes. What else is there? Is it only the ancient dragons? There's gotta be some other stuff in there. We did see the black market connection.
That cat that you.
Oh, the
were saying.
displacement kitten.
That's actually
kitten.
really
Yeah.
popular right now. The displacer kitten. Or whatever.
Yes. The combo enabler, I think, is what she does. Ancient
Here we go.
Speaking of dragon, there you go.
Ancient Bronze Dragon, 5 green. It's a foil 1/2. Elder Dragon. I was surprised it's not legendary. Just knows that. It's just Elder Dragon.
Yeah.
Flying. Whenever Ancient Bronze Dragon deals combat damage to a player, roll a d20. When you do, put X +1/+1 counter on each up to 2 target creatures where X is the result. Do you mean so? If I roll 20, do I put 20 on each creature, or is it 20 divided by the 2 creatures?
Each of on X on each of up to 2, so up to 40, I guess, if you roll 20.
Wow, nice.
Yep.
Haunted One, extended art, legendary background, 2 and a black to cast. Whenever commander creatures, commander creatures you own have, whenever this creature becomes tapped, it and other creatures you control that shares a creature type with it, each gets +2/+0 and gain Undying until end turn. Didn't you want to build a deck around
Yeah,
this?
this is the. Oh, we didn't upload yet, but yes, we were looking at this background.
Yeah. Check out Commander Pageant series, going to release soon. Mirror of Life Trapping. This was a good one, right? I think we talked about
Top
this.
2.
Yes. We did talk
4 to
about
cast artifact. Whenever a creature enters battlefield, if it was cast, exile it. Then return all other permanent cards exiled with Mirror of Life Trapping into the battlefield under their owner's control. Noble Heritage.
We definitely talk about this
1
one too.
and a white legendary background. Commander creatures you own have, when this creature enters the battlefield and at the beginning of your upkeep, each player may put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature they control. For each opponent who does, you gain protection from that player until end of turn. Ancient Copper Dragon.
Oh,
the
yes.
most expensive one.
Yes, the good one.
Where's my pocket? Was it the book art version of it?
Yes.
4 red, Elder Dragon, flying. Whenever Ancient Copper Dragon deals combat damage to a player, roll a d20. You create a number of treasure tokens equal to the result.
Congrats, Aaron.
Yeah, that's a nice.
Oh, you like this
there.
one, right? Oh, never mind. This is different. Under Mountain Adventurer, 3 and a green. Giant Warrior has vigilance. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you take the initiative. Tap at green. If you completed a dungeon, at 6 green mana instead. That's foil extend art.
All right.
Very nice.
Giant Avatar. Aren't
Giant
avatars like
Giant
huge already?
Warrior. Giant Warrior.
Oh, Giant Warrior? I thought it was an Avatar. Never mind. All right, so we are halfway.
2 dragons. Pretty good.
So
Same
far, so
pack,
good,
too, man.
yeah.
Same pack.
Oh, was that all for one pack?
That
Wow.
was from the same pack.
That was my pack.
So was that pack from the corner?
Did you end up counting how many total cards there are for each pack?
I didn't count that one yet. Popular Entertainer, 1 in a red, legendary background. Commander creatures you own have whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, go target creature that player controls. Wow, legendary dragon now. For Furkrag, Cunning Instigator, 3 blue and a red, legendary dragon, flying haste. Whenever one or more dragons you control attack an opponent, go target creature that player controls. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponent, if that creature had to attack this combat, you put a +1/+1 counter on Cunning Instigator and you draw a card. And Descent into Avernus. I think we talked about this one, right? 2 in a red, enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, put 2 descent counters on Descent into Avernus. Then each player creates X treasure tokens, and Descent of Avernus deals X damage to each player, where X is the number of descent counters on it. Duke, Older Ravengard, 4 red and a white, legendary human noble soldier. At the beginning of your combat, on your turn, another target creature you control gains haste and myriad until end of turn. Dynahind, Invoker Adept. Did we get this one here?
I don't think so.
We did.
Yeah,
we
We
did.
did.
We did.
Okay, just
We
a
did.
different
Yep.
image.
Yep. Blood Money.
Oh yeah, this is good too.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Extended art foil. 5 black sorcery. Destroy all creatures. For each non-token creature destroyed this way, you create a tapped treasure token.
This box is leaning a little heavy on black too, compared to
Last
other
box,
colors.
Yeah.
It's been a very black,
Black.
black friendly day.
Yeah, white needs to catch up.
Yeah,
and
white
blue
needs
a
to
little
catch
bit.
up.
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go, white.
Oh,
there you go.
White Plume Adventurer, 2 and a white Orc Cleric. When it enters the battlefield, you take the initiative. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, untap a creature you control. If you complete a dungeon, untap all creatures you control instead. Venture Forth, 3 and a green sorcery. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a land card. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Exile Venture Forth with 3 time counters on it. Suspend 3, 1 and a green. Earthquake Dragon.
Oh, that's the one you like.
Yep. 14 and 1 green elemental dragon. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total mana value of dragons you control. As flying trample, you may pay 2 and a green, sacrifice a land, return Earthquake Dragon from your graveyard to your hand. Karlak, Fury of Avernus, 4 and a red, legendary Tiefling Barbarian. Whenever you attack, if it's the first combat phase of the turn, untap all attacking creatures, then gain first strike until end of turn. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. Choose a background.
Typhoon. That's where it came
Nice.
from.
John Ireniscus, Shattered 1. 2 blue and a black, legendary elf wizard. At the beginning of your end step, target opponent gains control up to 1 target creature you control. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on it and tap it. It's goaded for the rest of the game, and it gains this creature can't be sacrificed. Whenever a creature you own but don't control attacks, you draw a card. Gale's Redirection. I think we got one earlier, right? Yep. And this is a extended art foil.
Oof, multicolor overflowing as expected.
As usual.
Yeah.
A little bit more even now. That's good.
A little bit.
Like, go down.
It's not as even as we can make it without making it too confusing, unfortunately. It's so hard to separate multicolor out.
Yeah, like
Unless
when
it's
we did it with Streets or King
yeah,
Capena.
Streets of New Capena was an exception.
Oh,
Oh, another.
Gold
Actually, I like this one a lot too.
I do like this one too.
Ancient Gold Dragon, 5 white. Elder Dragon flying. Whenever Ancient Gold Dragon deals combat damage to a player, roll a d20. You create a number of 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature tokens with flying equal to the result.
All right. Did somebody try to rank these ancient dragons? I mean, I think the red one was the most powerful, followed by. Do you remember if there's a second most powerful?
Silver.
Silver.
Blue one,
Is
right?
that the blue one?
Yeah.
All right.
And then brass.
Psionic Ritual, 4 blue sorcery, replicate, tap and untap horror you control. Exile target instant or sorcery card from a graveyard and copy it. You may cast a copy without paying its mana cost. Exile Psionic Ritual. White Plume Adventurer, we got one earlier, but this was extended art. Quarter 4, we got one earlier, but this is like a edge foil, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
They look nicer than.
They do quality wise.
Glunch the Bestower. We didn't get one earlier, right? I don't think so.
No, we didn't get a jellyfish.
One. Oh, we did get a jellyfish earlier, but
we did.
The blue one, yeah.
Oh.
Legendary jellyfish flying at the beginning of each beginning of your end step. Choose a player. They put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature they control. Choose a second player. They draw. Actually, we did get this one. It sounds very familiar.
Is it the same jellyfish?
I mean,
I think so.
didn't
Yeah,
know
there you go. It was the first one.
I didn't know they print that many jellyfishes.
Yeah, the jellyfish.
And then we got this one earlier, right?
Yeah, we
Mirror
did.
and Sentinel Worm. All right.
Putting that in my dragon deck.
Oh yes.
Get out of here.
What? Dragon says friends.
Dragon doesn't need no
yeah,
friends.
Dragon is never lonely.
Tell Dragon get off that dating site, man. Seriously.
Dragon reproducing faster than bunnies.
Oh my gosh. Wilson, here, I'll give you some. It's foil too. It's
refined grizzly.
edge foil.
Wilson.
Wilson. Bountiful Promenade. This is the green and the white one.
Okay.
Deep Gnome Terramancer.
This is
Oh,
from the
that's a good
commander
one. I
set.
heard
That's
about
super
that.
good.
Yeah. So it's interesting. I thought they would change the thing. It's still CLB.
No, they didn't do it for this set for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which
so
actually makes it easier to track, but
That's super confusing.
yeah, confusing on what's included where.
So white. It's a 1 and a white. It's a gnome wizard. Flash. Mode Earth. Whenever 1 or more lands enter the battlefield under an opponent control without being played, you may search your library for a plains card, put it onto the battlefield, tapped, and shuffle. Do this only once each turn.
Such a powerful
Yeah,
fulfillment.
it's like Earthbending Avatar.
Yes.
Tomb of Horrors Adventurer, 5 in a blue elf monk. When Tomb of Horror Adventurer enters battlefield, you take the initiative. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, copy it. If you complete a dungeon, copy that spell twice instead. You may choose new targets for the copies. We got this one earlier. John, yep. The Shattered one. Baba Yaga, we got this earlier. Battle Angels of Tyr. 2 white
Whoa.
white Angel
That's a
Knight,
good card,
and this
Wow.
is a foil extended art.
I gotta say that looks
Very
pretty
shiny,
good.
yeah.
Very good.
Flying Myriad. Whenever battle Angels of Tyr deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. If that player has more cards in hand than each other player, then you create a treasure token. If that player controls more lands than each other player, then you gain 3 life. If that player has more life than each other player.
All right, White's catching up. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a fast
that is
catch up.
Very, very nice. And it looks really sharp, gotta say.
And not bendy.
Yes.
Not bendy.
All right.
Alright. Cool.
Add that to the bottom there. There you go.
Alright. 2 more to go. More dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, Serial Heroes. I thought you knew what that card was already. I was like, oh, that's impressive.
Which one?
The Battle.
I think you just
Angel.
saw that it was borderless that was coming. All right.
Alright, this box is pretty loaded too.
Yeah. Yeah. Once again, I'm running out of space on my tracker. Gonna have to update this afterwards.
Alondo the Seer. 2 green blue. Legendary Human Shaman. Tap, draw a card, then exile a card from your hand and put a number of time counters on it equal to its mana value. It gains when the last time counter is removed from this card. If it's exiled, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. If you cast a creature spell this way, it gains haste until end of turn. Then remove a time counter from each other card you own in exile. Cerevox Tome for the cast artifact. When it enters the battlefield, you take the initiative. Tap for 1 colorless mana. If you have the initiative, you may tap it for 2 colorless mana. Pay 3, tap. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Activate only if you completed a dungeon. Ravenloft Adventurer. I think we got one earlier. No? Okay. 3 in a black. Human Rogue Assassin. When it enters the battlefield, you take the initiative. If a creature an opponent controls would die, instead exile it and put a hit counter on it. Whenever Ravenloft Adventurer attacks, if you complete a dungeon, defending player loses 1 life for each card they own in exile with a hit counter on it.
Okay.
Zevlor, we got this one earlier. Jahara, Friend of the Forest. I don't think we got this one, right?
Nope, we did not.
Yeah, I think we talked about this one too.
Yeah, top 2.
Tokens you control have tap and add green mana. Choose a background.
Really good for token deck.
Yes. Was it Illithid Harvester? 4 in a blue. Has a X blue sorcery adventure. Tap X target creatures they don't untap during their controller's next untap step. Or you can cast it as a creature. It's a horror. It has whenever it enters the battlefield, turn any number of target tap non-token creature face down, and they are 2/2 horror creatures now. All right, last pack.
Last pack magic.
Last pack magic. Last pack magic is not allowing me to open it.
Okay. And we've already run out of space in the tracker, so this is not going to get tracked, but we will update it after the video. For future.
So how many are missing then?
We're
How many rares are you missing or going to miss? I guess.
however many plus 4.
How many?
Oh
plus
my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So probably like 10.
Yep.
Sorry. Master Chef. Oh, I like this one. Rook of the
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Magi. 2 in a blue. Equipment. Whenever you equip creature deals common damage to a player, you draw that many cards. 4 to equip, but if you equip it to a shaman, warlock, or wizard, it's only 1 to equip. This is what? Talinkali Hunter. 5 green. It's you may pay 1 in a green for the sorcery adventure. Exile a target creature card from your graveyard until the end of your next turn. You may cast that card, or you may cast it as a creature. It's a Scorpion Scout Trample. Once each turn, you may pay 0 rather than to pay the mana cost for a creature spell you cast from exile. Reflecting Pool.
Oh,
Wow,
nice.
very
Extended
nice.
art 1. Very nice.
Very nice. Flag.
Raised by Giants. 5 in a green, legendary background. Commander creatures you own have base power and toughness 10/10 and are giants in addition to their other types.
Giant bear.
Giant bears. Giant.
Nautiloid ship for the cast vehicle has flying. Whenever it enters the battlefield, exile target player's graveyard. Whenever it deals common damage to a player, you may put a creature card exile with Nautiloid ship onto the battlefield under your control. And we have 9 fingers again.
We're on theme today.
But this is a foil version. Yeah.
Oh, nice. And a boo token.
And a boo at the end.
Yes.
What's that? The boo? Treasure. All right. That concludes our first collector box opening for the new commander set.
For Baldur's Gate.
All right.
Looks like it's a pretty spicy box.
Yeah.
And,
How many dragons did we get?
Couple of them in there.
3 dragons?
3, right?
3 I think?
dragons,
Yeah,
yeah.
3 ancient dragons.
Yeah.
Moved into the front.
Ready for the stats.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 unrecorded. So stats aren't going to be perfect, but we'll take a look.
Let me bring it up.
All right, 51 rares, 10 mythics, 61 total. And yeah, clearly multicolor taking a brunt of it, or the bulk of it, at 37%. Yeah, these numbers are going to change slightly once we record everything. But yeah, fairly evenly distributed for everything else. I think we made the right choice in combining colorless and land, because I think when you add them up, it actually kind of matches the other slots.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because by themselves, that they're not too spicy on their own, but
But when you combine it, it's good enough value that it justifies the slot. So
For sure.
yep. All right. So let's see what's next on the.
Let me take down the stats.
Yep. Let's go ahead and review our current inventory. I think we mentioned it earlier already. I think we have another one of these boxes that are 2 slots away from closing out, so should expect to see that pretty soon. And what else do we have?
Here you go on the top left. Oh, let me shoot. My window's cut off a little bit. But Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate Collector box. The next one's only 2 slots left. The set box, we have 5 slots left. Streets of New Capenna, we have the set box at 4 slots left. Neon Dynasty set box at 7 slots left. Time Spiral Remastered draft box at 7 slots left.
All right.
And we have more Commander Legends draft boxes if you want to do those again.
Yep.
That'll be
Maybe
8 slots
it won't
left.
be as spicy as the one we opened today. Hopefully, right?
Yeah, that was crazy. That
Yeah.
was good.
And yeah, that was fun. Thank you for participating. Gwen, Serial Heroes, and Wyatt. And I think there was a few others that were here earlier. But thank you for participating. And we hope to see you again soon. Last thing, I guess.
We're doing the giveaway.
Oh yes, don't forget the giveaway.
Yep, hang on. Alright. So I pulled it up already,
Okay, we're pulling from our comments from our last video.
which was the Mystery MoxBox video. The question was, what was your favorite pack that we opened, or favorite set that we opened?
Okay,
From all the packs that we opened that day.
let's see.
11 comments.
Okay. Alright, we have Eden. Kamigawa is the best.
Alright,
Alright.
Congratulations.
We'll be in touch.
So we'll give you a free pack.
Yeah. And Gwen is asking, what can I win?
So for the giveaway, if you leave a comment on this video, on the next video, we'll pick a winner for a free Magic Pack. Do we have a question for this video for the next giveaway?
Well, since we opened these 2 boxes.
Actually, the question maybe we should come back because since we opened 2 boxes, will be 2. Are we doing 2 giveaways next time?
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Cool.
But
So leave comments.
you gotta ask a question.
Yeah, we gotta ask some questions first.
So I guess, do you like Commander Legends 1 or 2 better?
Yeah.
Right? And
Right.
why?
Could be specific to
Well,
this box, or it could be, just
I know.
comparison
It
in
might be
general.
hard to go after the first box that we just opened, but that'll be our question. Commander Legends 1 or the new Commander Legends that we just opened with all these ancient dragons.
And make sure you include why.
Yep. All right. Thank you, everyone.
See
Thank
you
you.
guys on the Mystery MoxBox video on Thursday then.
That
All
is
right.
true.
Yep. See you guys
Still
on
have
Thursday.
slots or bundles, so
Yeah.
come and participate with us on Thursday. We'll see you again soon.
Yep. See you guys.
All right.